Peace and love eternal to the gods. What it do, true crew? Salute to all of the God squad. What's shaking? What's popping? Up here, Zero Dark 30. Being guided to get a channel message out. It's gonna be a blackout read. Okay. Well, not really a reading. More like a channeling. And I didn't know if I should just go ahead and make this spiritual vlog number 17. Yeah, let's do that. This is spiritual vlog number 17. Okay. And basically just a spiritual message. This could be considered another prophecy if you like. Okay. It's really just a channeling. Something's happening right now. There's a shift going on literally right now. You see how I didn't know how to address this video, or really I know it's getting ready to be some sort of transmission, but you see how the labeling of it, something up here about labels being done away with, something about labels, something about titles that's being stripped, or something about labels or something about titles that's becoming like null and void, or just maybe you're going through some sort of a rebirth where there's a transcendence of labels and titles, because really these things they're boxes, they're energetic boxes. They box you into whatever that is. Okay. Something about transcending limitations. You transcended somebody's expectations. You transcended certain limitations. Okay. You broke through something. Either a loop spell, some sort of labyrinth by design, some sort of maze, or something that people usually don't get out of. You've managed to break through it, and some entity's real pissed about it. But I'm being told to say not everything is a game. And you can't play with everybody. Not everybody's meant to be played with. Not everything's a game, and not everybody is meant to be played with. I feel like in regards to the truth speakers, somebody's finding out the hard way. Okay? Somebody's finding out the hard way that you can't play this little game with everybody. Or the little games they play. You can't play with everybody. Not everybody is playing with you. You see what I'm saying? What's crazy? I feel like my throat chakra being attacked right now. So Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please help in the clearing of my throat chakra. Thank you. And I reverse any and all malevolent energies back to their rightful owner. Thank you so much. Somebody tried it. Somebody tried to box you. Somebody tried to box you. So somebody could have been trying to get you in the box. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tried to box you energetically So either they're trying to cause blockages, right? Or let's just say they thought that they could play with you because of whatever they tried to label you as. Like, people try to label you a certain thing to try to justify in their own mind why they either don't like you, why they get to try you, or whatever. And I just said they, and I got a tingle in my right ankle. Aquarius rules the ankles. So we're talking about a friend group or some sort of is it some sort of coven, or is it some sort of fucking group? Aquarius rules groups. So this could be some sort of friend group, okay? This is a group of people that think that they can stereotype others of other groups, and they think that they can justify, they use those stereotypes or these labels to try to justify coming for them, or toying with them, or playing some sort of little sick ass game that they be playing with them. Or, you get what I'm saying? Hell yeah, my left ear just started itching bad as hell when I said that. See, somebody's about to learn the hard way. Like I said, not everything's a game. And not everybody's meant to be played with. You see what I'm saying? Somebody never took to the lesson about not judging a book by its cover. You see what I'm saying? And okay, snap God, is it really the book's cover that's the issue? Or is it your perception that's the issue? It was never you. Somebody thought that they could judge you based off of your appearance, or label you or stereotype you based off of your appearance to try to they were trying to justify whatever it is that they wanted to do, or whatever, however they were coming for you energetically, or whatever this is, whatever little game stalking they was trying to do, whatever little game they was trying to play. Okay, it was something about your appearance, or the stereotypes or the labels and behind how you appear, that was supposed to be able to supply their justification. And the thing about it is, it was never about your appearance. It was never about who you actually are or appear to be on the surface. The whole problem, the whole time, has been their perception, or what they perceive something to be, because of how it appears. You see what I'm saying? It's about their perception and their thoughts and behind what it is that they see. It's about how they're choosing to see something or someone. It's about how you choose to see it. It's never how it appears. It's how you choose to see it. That's the issue. Okay? Ooh, sorry. God's annoyed. God's really annoyed with that one. Okay? God's annoyed with these people, this group, or God's annoyed with that whole thing. Okay? It just came through real hard. Okay? Shit. Yeah. But yeah. Accurate. Cause yeah, God said that they be coming for divine chosen vessels, or they be coming after God's children, or they be coming after temples of God, or they be coming after people that God be moving through, or you know what I'm saying? And this is what annoys God. You see what I'm saying? Because it's always based off of the chosen ones or the prophets' appearance. It's always based off of their appearance or labels or status positioning. Like, it's always in behind some little insignificant ass shit like that makes these people think it's okay to play these games with divine chosen vessels, with divine churches and divine temples of God. You know what I'm saying? That has God perturbed. You see what I'm saying? It's always some insignificant ass stuff. So I'll use me as an example, chosen one. You know what I'm saying? I'll use me as an example, divine being. Me, for example. I got one of these angel baby faces, okay, for an evildoer. She appears to be naive. You know what I'm saying? Just for having a sweet, angelic baby little face, I'm naive in their eyes. Or just because of being well endowed, just because I got big boobs, just because I'm well endowed in that area, I must be a hoe in their eyes. Either I'm a hoe, or I'm a dumb bimbo, or I'm a dumb hoe, is how their perception of me is. You see what I'm saying? You put the angel face and the big boobs together, and then it's like, oh, a naive dumb hoe. You know what I'm saying? And that's their perception. And none of that shit is true. None of that shit is who I truly am. But this is how I am perceived by these types of people. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They quick to try to label some shit without knowing or without really taking a look. Do you get what I mean? Really, I'm intelligent as all fucking get out. Really, me and God is real tight. Really, whole time, this face, these boobs, you know what I'm saying? God knows how that's gonna be perceived. Hell, the evil one knows how that's perceived amongst these men groups too. Do they not think God or the evil one will be capable of utilizing how I appear to set them up? No, they never thought. Okay, whatever. Instead, they'll go out their way to try to set traps for me because they perceive me to be dumb and naive. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Somebody was trying to box y'all in that manner. Oh, how could he or she be a divine being? They're this and they're that. You know what I'm saying? Then they get indignant about how you perceive yourself just because they perceive you all wrong. based off of their programming and their fucking labels and shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll get mad and indignant with you for valuing yourself. Oh, you're a black woman. You hold no value. We see you as cheap. We see you as nothing. We see you, you know what I'm saying? How dare you deem yourself to be a chosen vessel? How dare you deem yourself to be divine? I am who God said I am. Not who an evildoer thinks I am. You see what I'm trying to say? And that go for y'all too. Oh, that can't be a divine masculine. That's somebody we look down upon. I mean, this person working 9 to 5, or they scrub toilets for a living. They can't possibly be divine. God said, oh yeah? You want to bet? What's going to happen is that these people that are, quote unquote, perceiving themselves to be above you, they perceive you to somehow be beneath them. They run a risk with these games that they're playing and shit, because it's not enough that your perception and your opinion is your perception and your opinion, and that's fine. But these games that they be playing, see, that's the problem. They think that they can play with God. They think that they can play these little sick games, and it's supposed to alter your perception of your own self. You're supposed to view yourself as lower just because that's how they are choosing to see you. And that, all of that is incorrect. You see what I'm saying? And all these little sick little games. Clearly you have a value, or why would they be wasting their time? You see what I'm saying? You so cheap, you so beneath them. Why the fuck are they spending precious time on trying to mess with you then? Obviously you got some value or some worth. What are you fucking playing at? Who they think they playing with, and what the fuck are they playing at? Do you get what I'm trying to say? And furthermore, why are they projecting their own feelings of uselessness or their own lack of self-worth, self-love, or self-value off onto the next person? And then why are they worried about how they perceiving somebody else, rather than getting in the mirror and dealing with how it is they're choosing to see themselves? Because how they choose to see others say a lot about how the fuck they see themselves, how they treating other people. You see what I'm saying? And you can play with some of the people some of the time, but you can't play with all of us all the time. You just can't do that. And they about to find out the hard way, because they about to have to do some shit that they deem to be beneath them. God's gonna equal and balance out the scales. God's gonna ask them, so how do you see yourself now? How do you perceive yourself to be now? I mean, you have to take on a job or something you deem to be beneath you in order to make ends meet. Do you not value yourself, or are you not going to love or treat yourself with self-respect because you're being forced now to do something you deem to be beneath you? like these kinds of things. God's going to show them that none of that shit that they was judging you based off of, have anything to do with your true worth or your true value. None of that shit matters in terms of the wealth or the value of a person. especially a person that God is moving and operating through. That kind of person is invaluable. You know what I'm saying? 2020 it was on the clock when I said that. You know? These little weird games people want to play to try to alter your perception of how you see yourself. They want you to feel so bad, so low that you take yourself out the game. They need to be very, very careful with that line of thinking. Because they're the ones that aren't valuing themselves. They are the ones that's not seeing things correctly. If they're labeling others and going based off of those stereotypes or those assumptions based off how they're choosing to label others, then when the situation turns and they have to take on some of that energy, or they have to do something that they deem to be lower than themselves or something, like, bro, if they call themselves trying to knock you down off a high horse when you weren't even on a high horse, self-respect is the bare. Self-respect and self-love is the bare minimum, honey. That's not a fucking high horse. That's the assignment. That's the assignment. It's not the high horse. It's the fucking assignment. You see what I'm saying? Some 22 on the clock it was when I said that. People got the game really messed up, bro. They think that they can play God like it's a game. God is not a game. You see what I'm saying? God is not a game. And if they continue to try to treat God and God-chosen vessels and God-chosen people like it's a game, God's going to show them exactly how the game is played. And God's going to show them exactly how they're playing themselves. All of them labels and that shit that they think that they could judge somebody based off of, they're going to be subjected to the weight of those labels. They're going to be subjected to the weight behind them stereotypes. It's going to start messing with how they see themselves. You see what I'm trying to say? It's going to make them feel low about themselves. Like, when the gravity and behind their actions hit, they're going to be riddled with the guilt and the shame. The same guilt and shame that they've been trying to do and put off on chosen ones and stuff. You see what I'm saying? You have the strength to withstand. You have God with you. But what do they have? Do they really think God's going to stand with them on this? And they was just playing this game, leading raids on holy temples of God? You know? I'm just saying, man. That's the transmission. Do not alter how you see yourself. Hold on. I'm picking up more stuff. What light beyond the window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. I don't know if y'all hear the birds chirping. Dawn just broke. Something about the dawn breaking, a great awakening, the break of dawn. Break of dawn, break of dawn. Okay, so we got that energy coming back in. somebody thinks there's evildoers, this group perhaps around you. They think just because you're moving based off of divine law, spiritual law, you're moving off of a code of ethics. You're moving off of morals, 25 on the clock. You're moving off of morals, dignity, things like that. You see what I'm saying? They deem you moving off morals or dignity as you being on a high horse. Uh-huh. You got a throat chakra shit. Clear it, Lord. Clear it. Clear it. Thank you. They deem you moving off of a code of ethics and moving off of morals and dignity. They think that that's you being on a high horse. These evildoers. And you know, how dare you be on a high horse and act like you're moving with this code of ethics and how dare you think your morals and your standards, how could that be so high when you know we're perceiving you to be this. We're perceiving you to be just a dumb hoe. Dumb hoes don't have morals or ethics. But how the hell would they know? Do people with morals and ethics play these sick ass, fuck ass games? Yeah. Do people with morals and ethics games stalk other people and illegally surveillance people and fucking do black magic on people and root work on people? Huh? Do weird ass shit to people for a laugh and for fun? Is that, I know that ain't morals and ethics. They ain't have none doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you're not supposed to have morals and ethics because they view you to be just a dumb blankety blank. You know what I'm saying? Fill in the blank. Just a dumb insert racial slur here. You know what I'm saying? But you're not supposed to have no morals or no ethics in their eyes. But what ethics are they operating on? They're not operating on any. These people use God's name in vain, or they take God for some sort of joke, or be playing these weird games. They don't operate with no moral code or no ethics. They pretend to, but really they move real lawless. You know? So they misconstruing you having morals and ethics or operating by a certain moral standard. They view that as you trying to look down on them, I guess. You know, really that just shows that they don't value themselves worth a damn, right? You know what I'm saying? Really? Uh-huh. That's what it really is. You heard that? Mm-hmm. That's what it really is. Because yeah, that's what that really is. How dare you have self-love and integrity, y'all? How dare you move with self-respect and with boundaries? I guess they see you so low that you ain't even worthy of your own fucking love. Is that what they really getting at? And why do they think that way unless that's how they feel about themselves, yo? But I digress. I'm going to leave that right here. I mean, motherfuckers up and out and about trying to fuck with me just right now as I'm doing this transmission. Okay? Not even 5 a.m., just 5. Something like that. But, yeah. Spiritual blog number 17. Divine chosen vessels are not a game. We're not a game. We're not a toy. We are divine vessels. 30:30 on the clock. We are the ones that the Spirit of God is moving through. And they know it. They know it. It don't matter what they trying to label you some lesser shit to try to make themselves feel better. You know what I'm saying? About the morals and the ethics that they are clearly lacking and don't operate in. If they have such high morale and such high moral ethics, how could they be treating people, anybody like this? You get what I'm trying to say? You get what I'm trying to say? Why would they be playing these weird ass games? When you would think the weird ass games would be beneath them too and shit. No? But yeah, y'all be blessed and take care out there. Them labels don't got nothing to do with you. How people see you, their perception of you, their opinions of you, ain't none of your business. Don't you dare take that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Because who cares what an evildoer thinks of you? And what's crazy is they want to debate you over your position and how you see God and why you think you're this or you're that. They want to debate you and argue you down about that shit so fucking bad. So bad. But if they were really locked in with God, they would know and understand why that's not their place. Everybody is having an individual relationship with God. Why do you think you get to argue somebody down about how they choose to see God, how they call God, the fact that they can feel God inside? And so, yes, I'm a holy temple because I know the Spirit of God resides within me. Why? That's in Scripture. But I guess because of how they're choosing to label you, 33 minutes on the clock. I guess because of how they're choosing to label you, they feel like you can't have God in you. You're just a dumb blankety blank. How could you possibly have the Spirit of God in you? Well, how can they? With how they're thinking and speaking and what they're choosing to do. You see what I'm saying? It's real weird. And today is going to be the day some shit shifts on these weirdos. It's really about to be game over. For real. Like the paradigm shifts is too real. You know what I'm saying? Something about the realm, something about a split in the realm or the reality. Something about some sort of split happens today, y'all. And why is they trying to fuck with my throat chakra so much as I'm saying this? You see what I'm saying? But I digress. I'm going to leave this here. Hopefully y'all be blessed and take care out there. 34 on the clock. You know what I'm saying? Look these angel numbers up because they got something to do with it, you know. And y'all will probably see this one a little later on. Oh yeah, Saturn is the day karmic retribution gets brought to evildoers on Saturdays. They try to like to do evil on Saturdays, but karmic retribution is at hand on this particular Saturday. But alright, I love y'all. Y'all be blessed and take care out there. I'm gonna try to get some more rest. And I'll holler at y'all on the flip side. Peace.